and to the public at large. To fulfill that particular charter requirement, I would like to introduce the mayor of the city of Flint, the Honorable Dayne Walling.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and good evening. Here we are, together in 2011. I want to thank, first of all, the Flint City Council, President Poplar, City Clerk Inez Brown for hosting this required State of the City address. Your leadership and commitment to the City of Flint is very, very much appreciated. Yes, thank you. A number of important decisions have been made in this chamber in the past 12 months, and there are many, many more to come as we work our way out of this difficult storm. Before getting started, I'd like to also recognize my wife and Flint's First Lady, Carrie Walling, who's here with me tonight, our sons, Bennett and Emery, my parents, Paul and Reba Walling, and my grandmother, Dorothy Cross, who are here this evening. Our children are the 5th generation to live in this city in my family. This is our home, and we care deeply about this community. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize all of the elected officials in our community, those who are in attendance tonight and those who are not able to be in attendance because of their hard work. I want to especially recognize our state representatives and senators who are doing very, very difficult work on our behalf in Lansing. We're relying on their leadership at the state capitol, and we're trusting in them to protect our community and our working families, as many of the same challenges that we face here in the city of Flint are being worked through in the state capitol. So I want to thank all of you for your dedicated public service during this very trying times. So here we are, 2011. I believe we're here together because we care about our community, because we share concerns, but we also have some hopes. When you look through the dark of these long nights, you can see that progress is being made and good works are being done all across our city by great people, aspiring entrepreneurs, innovative students, committed teachers, and strong leaders. No one can deny that 2010 was a year of difficult storms. We lost too many lives to violence. We lost too many houses to arson attacks. Many workers are still searching for a way to make a living and pay their bills. Many businesses, organizations, and churches are facing difficult decisions. Here today in 2011, though, we can declare that we have made it through the storms of our past. There may be a lot of work to be done, there's damage to be fixed, and we have to start with the foundation. I inherited a house that needed a lot of work. Messes were more than I expected. The national economic recovery has been slow, the slowest since the Great Depression. The state of Michigan has lost jobs and all the tax revenues that accompany these workers and businesses and families and commerce. Working right here in Flint, we need to dig out around our foundation. We need to stop the leaks. We need to clean up the mold. We need to demolish the unsound pieces, and we need to haul away that old debris. A strong city starts with a strong foundation. Our strong foundation, it must be even and square. We must commit ourselves to working together, to straighten up the crooked lines that have been left from our past failures, to smooth over the rough places that have been left from unfinished and abandoned efforts in the past. This work of strengthening Flint's foundation has been difficult without the financial resources of times past. but many people have stepped forward to do their part, make their invaluable contributions. The new year of 2011 has been marked by a new spirit of cooperation in the city of Flint and new reminders that progress can be made and this job can be completed. We have strong building blocks as a start. I'm going to talk about that, the strong building blocks that we have to work from in our community. The new report released today that some of you have a copy of, Building Blocks for Flint's 21st Century Future. This shows why we love our city, why we are proud of our community, why we believe in a future where every child, every student, every business, every family has opportunities here in spite of the difficult challenges we face in public safety, economic diversification, and neighborhood stabilization. Every strong community's foundation starts with citizens. People are the only real foundation a community has. It's always about people, and everything we do here at City Hall has to be about Flint's citizens first. This is why we've created forums for more public participation and citizen engagement than anywhere else in the state. The neighborhood action process gave residents the opportunity to help guide limited resources in ways that best met their needs and desires. It was a citywide initiative that covered every ward. More than 40 neighborhood action sessions were held in churches, schools, community centers, and college campuses. More than 1,000 residents participated along with all 9 city council members. All of the participants were asked to rank their needs according to importance, and public safety and economic development emerged as the top 2 concerns. There was also a number of neighborhood concerns, from streets and infrastructure to parks and senior and youth programs and blight elimination. Last year at this time, we were in the middle of that neighborhood action process. And I want to today ask all the partner organizations, all the host event organizations, all the individuals who participated in the neighborhood action process to please stand and be recognized. This is the group. These are the citizens that we can all agree are first class, first rate. It's what we're depending on here in our city, for citizens to step forward and be part of the solution and demand what they need from this City Hall. The report that is available, as I mentioned, is called Building Blocks for Flint's 21st Century Future. This is the final report of the Neighborhood Action Initiative, and I want to thank especially the Ruth Mott Foundation for providing the funding for the report printing. I also want to thank Joyce L. Hayek, a now graduate of the University of Michigan Flint, for submitting the winning design in the student logo contest. With her design and the assistance of the Spencer Agency, we now have a full-color, forward-looking logo for the city of Flint to accompany our official seal. You can see the final logo on the back of the report and on your program. You'll see many familiar elements in this logo. Mrs. L. Hayek told me that she was deliberate about incorporating Flint's arches, the skyline, and the river. For her, the colors reflected the city's connection to nature and to our bright future. So I want to thank Joyce L. Hayek, if she's here, to please stand and be recognized for your work.